Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
If you're coming out here by the Portland Causeway, been coming back over here out in front of the L Head, there have been trout early in the morning. Live shrimp has been the ticket. Been just kind of freelining and working these little entrances of these bulkheads through here. There have been good numbers of trout. They're mixed in with redfish. Later part of the morning, come into this main little ICW channel right here in front of Joe's Crab Shack. There have been a good sighting of black drum through here. Same deal, we've been kind of using just dead shrimp or live shrimp just with the jig head and working this area real slow. But then black drum have been all through here right now. Also been catching a few mangrove snapper on these rocks through here. So there's good fish all around the L Head right now. Get done there, and the bays are right. Been running out here to these wells out in Corpus Bay using just live shrimp, just free lining. And there's been pompano out here. There have been speckled trout. There have been sand trout. There have been black drum. There have been bull reds out here. So there's a lot of good fish out in Corpus Bay right now. If you'll just work it and jump from well to well, take your time. Don't just work one side of that well, just depending on how that wind is and how that current is flowing. But if you'll get that live shrimp and just free line it, you're going to fill a box up out here in Corpus Bay on these gas wells. A lot of the bait stands are still selling croaker. You can come out here on Portland Shoreline out in front of the golf course on these piers. The trout has still been out here. They have been mixed in with some redfish. There's also black drum out here on these piers out here. There have been some mangrove snapper on these piers. Usually I'll have live shrimp and croaker working these piers and these edges, these flats up against North Shore Country Club here. There's good fish still working these edges through here. Live croaker, live shrimp has been the ticket. You can also use a popping cork early in the morning. You can get your favorite plastic under a popping cork. That has been working just as well. I've also been using just a rattle trap or a Rapala rattle trap and working it out here in this deeper water on the edges, on the ends of these piers. And there have been good trout all through here, mixed in with redfish. Out here in front, up against these railroad tracks that are underneath the water a few feet, been using live shrimp under a popping cork. There's been good numbers of trout through here, mixed in with black drum. Over here by Indian Point Pier, there's been black drum all through here, just using fish bites with just a lead head, or you can put the weight right on top of the hook. Been good little number of black drum all around Indian Point Pier. Get done there, been coming back in and coming underneath the bridge and going to the very back here to the trailer park. There's good numbers of trout through here. Best thing to do back here, especially with that southeast wind, is get them popping corks with live shrimp. Get you on a long drift. There's been good numbers of trout all back here in this back little cove. If you get up tight on this shoreline with some live mullet, the redfish have been hanging all back through here also. Really a lot of protected area back here in the back. And all along this edge, redfish have been biting. You can use cut mullet or live mullet, but work as close as you can up on this shell bank, and you'll find those fish. Those of you that like to run to the very back of Nueces, back here in the very back, there are a lot of oyster reefs all out here about 300 yards off this shore. If you don't know this area very well, take your time. These reefs stick out. Have your depth finder on, and once you get in the shallower water and you know you see the reefs, get some live mullet or cut mullet or your favorite plastics or even a gold spoon. A lot of good redfish been back here on these back reefs. So take your time, explore a little bit. Be careful. A lot of reefs sticking up, but there are a lot of good redfish back here in the back of Nueces right now. Those of you that like to trout fish, tie on you a popping cork with some live shrimp, get you on a good drift, and you'll find these trout working this back edges.
Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte Graham.